thing first. All of those. Oops. I think that we'll let the ants have this one. It can be about this big or this big. Just trying to blow away. Nope. Stay. When I tell people that I'm gonna, you know, regrass the ranch out there, I said you're gonna need a lot of seed. Yeah, I know. I say this might be 1% of the seeds I need. We'll give this one to the ants. There's a couple of them on there. But And give that to the ants too. I try to do it with just these on, but it just falls all over the place. No, let the ants have that. Let's see if we can speed this up a little. Or just say, break this off, break this off, and oops, throw that away, break this off. These two. I'm excited about fixing up the ranch. We don't have too many flipping projects going on, but sure, what's another one? Right? Right? All I have to do is keep on working. Maybe other people will see how easy it is. Just to do a little bit of this, a little bit of that each day, and we can get a lot of stuff done. My time limit started on May 17th of this year. So in 1 year, we'll see how far I get. Right? It's kind of like Stardew Valley. Check in 1 year, see how well you did. Or was it 2 years? In the recent updates, have they been able to like change the type of house that you build? Like, can you do a brick house, a dirt house? No. Or is it just a wood house that was it Lisa builds you? Because I don't want to build a wood house. Maybe part of it would, but most of it I'd prefer to be Adobe. Adobe. So right now, oops, I'm just, you see this stack right here? And these, I'm pulling these off. Nope, this one's mine. There's another. The birds are having a good time. I wonder if they found the bird seed this morning. Oh, yep, they found it. They're excited about it. This one's for the ants. Boop. I think Saturday I'm going to build a couple of pedestals to set up the camera out there. I say pedestals because it gets windy. And I want the weight behind it, and I want it to be thick enough to block the sun so it doesn't overheat. So hopefully I can get to those on Saturday. Right now I need to get some of these seeds done. I got some toilet paper rolls that I need to stuff with dirt. I'm gonna plant some seeds so I can get some sprouts started. Little grass plugs. Go out there, plant some of them, see where the best place to start planting them would be. But in order to have the grass plugs, I need grass seed. I don't want to rip the ones out of the ground. And if I just have toilet paper rolls, cut in half. Yeah, it's just a little thing about this tall, round. Fill it with dirt, put some seeds in there. They'll biodegrade from the cardboard. And the cardboard will stop the grass from eroding too fast if water starts running over it. All kinds of things to consider. I printed out some maps too so that I can draw up some visuals for everybody. Because when I talk about it and point, you can't really see a whole lot. This one was still young, but it was drying out. So I pulled it. Woo, it's getting hot out here. There you go. Can you see salmon? She's a little nerd. Oops, we're gonna get down to the ants, right? Oh, baby one. There you go. We'll say the ants can have all of that. Being generous today. So just a second. There you go. Hopefully that'll keep charging. Oh, there's this. I don't know if you noticed, but in this one there was some spider webs. Yeah, right there. There's a cute little orange spider living in one of the other ones that I was cleaning up. That one. Hey, Dusty Bricks, what's up? I'm collecting grass seeds. Not my typical type of grass, but hey, I need it. You're gonna say that? This grass? As soon as I get the toilet paper rolls, once I get all those cut in half, filled with dirt, I'll start planting some seeds. I have these two grasses for now. These I need to shake the seeds off of. It's just a little bit at the bottom. And then I have some more seeds in the front yard that I need to go pick. So I have 3 different grasses. I have this one, and the deer grass in front. I think it's deer grass. But that grass is well suited for the blistering heat in the afternoons. So that's one grass that I want to keep. This one is the grass that's nice and soft and green at the bottom from doing my grass research. It's this kind of grass. It requires a lot of water though, more than this one and the other one. In the morning it likes the shade, but in the afternoon it's just blistering hot. The fence radiates the heat back. The asphalt heats up. It's surrounded by rock and not really dirt. So hopefully that one will be able to grow underneath the sagebrush that's out there. And once it gets established, get some of the tall grass to help block some of that heat too. Yeah, so I took a look at your channel. You haven't posted in a while. Are you working on anything? Have you looked into some posts? What's that? No, I guess. You delete your live streams after they finish? Ah, I see. The live streams on this channel right now, they just go private since I don't have enough subscribers. The first video I did on May 17th, that live stream, is when I decided to start working out there at the ranch. But it won't go public for 1 year so that I can see the progress that I made. I haven't really started doing shorts. My last video was a long form. Yeah. You can have an adorable dog moment. Woo! Permaculture is hard for me to explain right now. It's late. I have that problem when I'm tired. It's like it's tough to put all your thoughts in a row. Well, for me, it's tough for me to put my thoughts in a row. I'll wait to look up permaculture. I want to see what my logic can get me from this point. If it's not going anywhere within like 3 months, I'll start researching stuff. Message retracted. Oh, were you explaining it? My bad. What? Okay. Go. Mom wants to go inside. Are you too, troublemaker? Go. Go inside. Go. No, Brad, you do you, bro. No, I dropped one in. So this ranch that I'm going to be working on, my grandfather's ranch, we used to have cows out there. There's a little corral. I remember branding cows and getting them sorted, loaded up to go to the auction house. Fun times, fun times. And my great grandmother, uh, I'll show her house during the lives. It's the cage. She used to raise sheep or goats when I was a kid. But no one really wants to work the land out there. I tried to when I was younger, but I'm the youngest grandchild. Well, maybe youngest, second youngest. Anyways, I like growing. I like I like woodworking, but I need a place to do woodworking, and then my struggle to find a place or build a place to do woodworking. I've had a house fire when I was halfway through doing the one at my house. COVID hit. Then I started building one here, which is the start of this channel. Then my grandma had a stroke. No one wanted to take care of her the proper way. Wouldn't let me do it. I ended up doing it anyways. Which is also in my shorts. Which is a funny phrase to say. And they call it Resting People Greening Desert, so I thought it was worth mentioning. But I like your idea of trailing things with your logic. Thank you. Well, in elementary, there was this contest from BHP to make a poster about erosion. And for 1 year, nobody told me that I got second place. And in those erosion efforts, I have built these stone terraces right here. And there's one back there behind that one. So all the water puddles down here. We built this spout that collects all the water, comes out here. I'm gonna do another one in the front yard. Hopefully over here, I'll start collecting the rainwater. So. Oh, and the grasses we've been selecting for the past couple of years. There's a little patch that I cut out. It's growing all in the front here, in this little circle. It's growing underneath the rose bush. This is the other grass, which I'm working on right now, that has the seeds, which is intermingled with the tall grass right there. Back there, I don't know if you can see all the stalks. That's where a bunch of the grass is growing, where I want the mature seeds to go. Because the ants are starting to get to the ones around here. There, over there's my mulch pile. So that I have basically desert dirt to work with. Start a couple of sprouts before that. So, anyways, after my grandma, after I helped her with her stroke, during helping her do her physical therapy, keeping her moving, me and my mom both got sick at the same time last February. Not this past one, but the one before. And nobody could take care of her. They didn't have the knowledge or expertise or anything. Tried to show them the entire time. None of them wanted to work with it. And she passed a week later. Smooth, guys. Smooth. So, came back here working on everything, taking care of my grandma passing. My mom decides to get on a ladder, start working in the backyard. Breaks her ankle. So I haven't been able to get back to my house for, I don't know, 4 years, 3, 4 years. But I need resources. I need a foundation in which to work. I got plenty of space to do it. It's just taking one day at a time. In Albuquerque, I used to be a caregiver. And I used to work like 100 hours a pay period. Over 100 hours a pay period. And my managers didn't like it because I did it on a bike. I did it without a vehicle. But when you start finding out their schemes and calling them out on it, they kind of toss you under the bus. But you guys are hearing about all of that in the news, so yeah, there was tons of fraud going on in the healthcare system. Nobody wanted to listen. If you brought it up, they tried to make you feel bad about it. Let's just say they're not in business anymore. And they never did fire me. It made my life hell, though. Slowly, 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 just to feel that. Yeah, this dream we call life really sucks sometimes. I think that's why we put ourselves here. I think we put ourselves here is because there's no place in time in eternity that you will ever have this body to experience this life again. You know, because you kind of need this body to experience this life. That's my logical, logical outlook on it. Nowhere am I gonna have the ability to breathe through the air and control my muscles to make stupid sounds just to communicate with someone else. Like I wouldn't have to have. I would never have the feeling of wind, or would I have the desire to have the feeling of wind unless I have the skin to feel it, the lungs to breathe it. There's just no purpose in it. Stupid sounds just to communicate. Yeah. Our teacher shouldn't have pushed me so hard to make sure communication is very important. Sure, you can teach that. Once you get out into the real world, it's not like everybody's gonna follow that rule. What a bunch of BS. Now you look around and everybody's got spell check. They're just like, huh? Texting, letters, numbers, pictures. Where did I learn to woodworking? I learned woodworking working with mentally challenged and handicapped clients in a wood shop. I was the shop assistant. shop runner, shop. I was the shop person. So I took care of the clients first, and my boss, who was the woodworker, he's the one who showed me how to do a lot of the stuff. Got to use all kinds of tools. By the time I left there, we had a air filtration system. We had uh, new trailers. Got a new truck. We got new equipment. We had all kinds of safety stuff for the clients. Doing pretty good. But yeah, it was me taking care of clients and just learning woodworking on the side. I've always liked architecture and woodworking. It takes me a while to type sometimes because I don't use spell-check. Sometimes I need to use different words. Yep, I hear you there. I appreciate the tools that are there, but I like to keep challenging myself so I don't slip up and, lose touch. That's amazing. I think I might know where my picture is. Just a second. No, 3/16/2006. Well, that's me. I couldn't take a picture with the clients because of like HIPAA and clients privacy, which I think is a big joke. If you just treat everybody the same, it's no big deal. But with the whole HIPAA privacy in place, it gave it the perfect environment for people to start fraud like they did. Because no one's going to check on it. No one can because there's no authority to get through the privacy. Here's another one. That was one of my first builds. And then this is Wiggles when he was a puppy. There's the sunglasses. There he is in the trailer. That was the old trailer. Well, yeah, it is pretty crazy. I mean, you try to tell someone about it and they bring HR in, start accusing you of all kinds of stuff just to shut you up whenever you do bring it up. I mean, the clients were cool enough that they trusted me with their accounting, their paperwork, their insurance. You just see it all. You're just, holy crap. But yeah, that's also why I stopped drinking too. I started my channel so that I'd have receipts, and as it went on, everybody kept blaming my drinking. It's my drinking. It's my drinking. So I was all fine. Stop drinking. Does anything get better? Nope. You're gonna have to find something else to blame. Go ahead. Keep finding more and more things to blame, other than your actions. So these channels are my receipt to show that it can be done, even when you have tons of obstacles. Almost done. This is all the time that I have to devote to this. On to another project. I have to go find some dirt somewhere. So far I've been through probably about 3 truckloads. Not a like a work truck or a street truck. I'm talking a dump truck. Two of those, maybe 2.5. I've already gone through 2 of those. 2.5 of those, 2 of those. Here we go. What is this? Oh, is it still drying? Oops. Yeah, these are a little bit harder to clean. Yep, time's up. I ordered 1 cubic meters of dirt, and it was plenty for my raised beds. 1 cubic meter? I've been through a couple tons. So we'll give these to the ants. I have Nice little setup for them right here. Be careful, they'll bite you. Well, not if you talk to them and, send off good vibes. I don't know how to communicate, how to explain communicating with animals. You just do it. Well, thank you guys for watching. Got other things to take care of. I will see you next time. Maybe Monday. Oh yeah, Monday morning. I'll be at a bench. I'll see you guys then. Bye, Dusty.